gonna die. Wow. And we're all gonna die. Wow. We're all gonna die still.
You're Ouroboros?
Yes.
You wrote the TVA guidebook.
You've read it?
Read it? I practically memorized it.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, hey, welcome to RNA.
Good. We're in the right place. We have a little bit of a...
Oh, hey guys.
How do we get in?
Without he who remains temporal owner, I don't know.
How much time do we have?
It's stable right now, but the branches stocks prune are growing back.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mobius. Wow. Great to see you again.
Good to see you too. Yeah,
How are things going?
Well, the loom is in rough shape, but I'm trying to figure out a retrofit device to handle all those new branches. So if we can't get in there and increase the diameter of the loom's intake ring enough to boost throughput, include that notch of unrefined time.
Simpler.
This is our tank contingent. Don't think I've ever seen this one before.
It's really good. He's one of the greats. I read everything he does.
May I call you O.B?
O.B.?
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
I like that. Do I know you?
Yes.
I'm Ouroboros. Nice to meet you, Loki.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
But he calls me O.B.
Yeah. O.B, could I get you to take a look at this temp pad?
Let me see. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can definitely get into it. We need to scale the loom's capacity to manage all those new branches. Otherwise, it will fail, and the TVA will be destroyed, and we're all gonna die. But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. If we had the resources, he would have been bigger than Einstein.
Let's check it out.
Better hurry. There's only a few left on the shelf.
Are you buying your own book?
How long has it been?
Could it be 3 or 4?
400 years.
What?
Do you think this is a higher priority than preventing a temporal meltdown?
Oh, no.
I can give you cash. I don't need a receipt or anything. Seems prudent. Okay. What did you say your name was?
Victor.
I've been pulled through different times in the TV.
Time slipping.
That's what's been happening.
Wow. Time slipping.
Wait,
Everything you need to know about this, I wrote about it in here.
There has to be another way.
we can hack into the system.
Really? Oh, that is such a relief.
No, I'm wondering.
What?
So if your work is based on his work and his work is based on your work,
Exactly which came first.
It's like a snake eating its own tail. Remember, you got off on the wrong floor and I told you it was the wrong floor?
Wait, that's right. Yes, because then I stayed for a little bit. He took me over.
No, you left immediately.
Mr. Ouroboros, would you inscribe my handbook?
Only if you inscribe mine.
What I'm about to tell you is going to be hard to believe.
Of course I believe you. It's a dream come true. One of my characters has come to life and needs my help.
I'm back.
Yes, you are. Believe it or not, he was my last visitor. We're all gonna die. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. We're all gonna die. This reminds me of what happens in The Sons of Yoren.
What's that?
Just, you know, my most popular book of all time. I'm sure I can find your copy somewhere around here.
Hey, how are the other guys doing?
What other guys?
You wrote the TVA handbook.
Well, yes, I did. It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah, I'm having trouble reconciling that. The blast doors won't open.
Did you try the C12 bypass pathway?
That won't work.
Are you sure?
Of course. I wrote it. What? The way you explain the electric bypass system.
Bypass.
Poetry, just poetry, guys.
You were a writer.
Yes, science fiction.
And I've got to say, in all honesty,
I'm doomed.
Science fiction is a well-respected and thought-provoking genre. Oh, hang on.
Hold on, OB. Oh, okay.
The work order is really piled up if I take a break. So I just keep at it. Forever. No sleep.
Obi, how's it going?
We have a good plan.
Okay.
Pretty good plan. We have a plan. We've adjusted everything we can adjust. Here's a model I mocked up of the loom. We give it a shoddy and slapdash work. It's not to scale. I only got one coat of paint on there, and this is kind of embarrassing. I had to get a PhD to keep my day job teaching theoretical physics at Caltech.
I've been time slipping in the TVA.
It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
But you just saw it happen.
Yeah, I'm having trouble reconciling that.
Wait, you're a scientist as well? That's great.
Yeah, until I can quit and write full time. I've been doing that all day.
No, it's not the lamp. We're having power surges all through the TVA.
What did you say? I haven't been able to carve out figures to represent all of us. You have no idea how hard it is to breathe. Hey, look at this. Here's a copy. You're one lucky man.
OB, we just have a quick question for you.
I'm honestly embarrassed that Victor is here to see it.
Okay, I think you're being a little hard on yourself, OB. It looks great.
All right.
Times, you know that?
Yeah,
You've seen that.
yeah,
Can you fix that?
no. What exactly are you trying to do?
I need to go back to before the temporal loom melted down.
You can't. It's impossible. But don't let that stop you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
Will you sign mine for me?
Of course I will. Happy to do it.
Yeah, just next to your picture, and then
Hold on.
I'll draw mine.
You just said we were all gonna die.
Oh, right. I know it looked like your friend was time slipping, but it must have been something else because I've never seen anything close to that happen before. Wait,
Today I feel disabled.
no. You time travel in a place that has no time, right?
Right.
That's not possible.
What do you mean?
I know.
So the timeline is branching now? I bet that's what's causing the power surges. And maybe you're time slipping.
Really? How?
The containment doors are locked, and only the person who designed it can open it with a live scan of his temporal aura.
He who remains.
And he's dead. So you traveling to a place that doesn't exist anymore is equally impossible, and therefore, it's something you might be able to do.
Sure.
There was one time, that guy that was here, what was his name?
Loki?
Yeah, a long time ago, he came to me complaining about time slipping.
Doesn't sound like science.
No, but it does sound like fiction. You need to learn how to control your time slipping. So without Miss Minutes to help us override the lock, we're stuck. How did I not remember that?
Wait, is he talking to you in the past and you're just now remembering it?
Wow, that makes perfect sense. There's no flaw in that logic. The branching is overloading the temporal loom.
Temporal loom.
That's bad. You know, the temporal loom. It's in the TVA guidebook. But it isn't random because you keep ending up around exactly the people you're looking for. And it's evolving. I guess time slipping is possible at the TVA.
So you remember. What did you tell him?
I told him that's impossible. One of us will have to take our throughput multiplier down the gangway, load the throughput multiplier into the launcher.
Ouroboros!
Nice to meet you! Because you're not just slipping in time, you're also moving around in space. It's like you're a better version of one of those Tampads. They'll need to hit the green button. And launch it towards the loom.
I was just with you in the future.
I think I will remember that.
Yes, but
Whatever we're doing, we gotta do it fast.
That's what she said! It hasn't happened to you yet. Do you see?
Good point. It sure would be more convenient if we were having this conversation in the future, and this were the past.
We were.
It's a detailed index of every mechanical classification and maintenance routine in each sector, on each device, and inside every computer program at the TVA. The more those branches grow, the closer this thing comes to melting down. I'll build the device, but you need to find a way in or it won't matter. With science, it's all what and how. But with fiction, it's why. The temporal loom is the heart of the TVA. It's where raw time is refined into physical timeline. Wow.
Let's just say, if it were possible to time slip in the TVA, how might
It's
one
not.
remedy? I understand that.
It will dock with the loom, where it will scale the loom's capacity to manage the backlog of branches that was created when
OB, look, for the sake of argument,
there's one on every desk at the TVA. Someone killed He Who Remains and released all those branches and ruined my life.
Hang on.
If that's the real why that's guiding you, you should be able to control it. So go ahead.
Now?
Yeah, just do it. And it's not constructed to weave together so many new branches. So it's overloading. First off, someone in the time you want to end up in would need a temporal aura extractor.
Do you have one of those?
I do not. Focus in on that why. You need to save the TVA.
Can we?
No, we're all gonna die still. One temporal aura extractor.
Great. Can you hold on to that until my friend Mobius drops by?
No. Wait. Man. Yes? I've never seen it like this.
It looks like a disaster.
It is a disaster. Oh no. Anything?
I'm trying.
Maybe you need to try harder. I actually do have an extractor here. One temporal aura extractor. I just ran diagnostics every few hundred years. But there's one gigantic problem. We must be doing something wrong because it really feels like the time slipping is the answer.
Maybe we focus on the science.
You need to get to the temporal loom so the extractor can pull Loki directly out of the time stream. We need to prune those extra branches. It could be dangerous.
How dangerous?
Oh, not too bad if you're quick about it.
Gotta be quick about it.
But now I need to close the blast door to protect the TVA while I figure out how to retrofit it to handle all those branches. That's correct. Huh? So strange. All your files are being corrupted in real time. Did you download unauthorized games again?
No.
Poses this. Ah! What are you doing?
Science. Once those doors close, we won't be able to resync you. So it's now or never. Now, wait! It's now, but now isn't for a little bit. But if you spend too long in it, that kind of temporal energy will peel the skin right off you. We still gotta get Mobius into position. About time. What's taking you guys so long?
I thought you said not too bad, and now you're talking about me getting my skin peeled off of me?
Oh, not too bad compared to what Loki has to do.
Why? What's Loki gotta do?
Maybe the place and time you're looking for still exists, but you just don't know where to look for it. I wrote it myself. To fix Loki's time slipping, you'll go out there and launch the extractor, which will pull Loki from the time stream before I need to close the blast doors. Oh. When something is pruned, it's released from time. So the hope is that after you prune yourself, the extractor will pull you into the present.
Of course.
Hold this.
Yeah?
We get the band back together.
That doesn't seem very scientific.
You'll stand by to prune yourself within moments after this turns green. Green means Mobius succeeded. Have you heard about how if you fall into a black hole, you turn into spaghetti?
No.
Good. The less you know about that, the better. I could take her offline if I reboot the system.
Yeah. Reboot the system.
But we'll lose the entire safety system.
So what?
You said everyone. Every one of your friends has a temporal aura, right?
Right.
Well, green means prune. You're too late. You will be lost to time forever. And Mobius will lose all of his skin. That means a group of people would have a collective aura unique to that moment in time.
What are we gonna lose?
The security protocols will go down.
Like what? Quality of life with no skin.
There has to be another way.
The dampeners that prevent people from using magic at the TVA. We would have to turn that off too. If we can get everyone together in one place, we can read that aura. It'll be like coordinates.
And we can use these coordinates to get back to that moment in time.
No. Turn it off! Just put your head in the scanner.
Is that safe?
I haven't tested. Theoretically, you've got about an hour. You've got about 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna get everything ready.
Why?
Because we don't have one of those temp pads you talked about.
Well, can you build one? You can build one.
Maybe, but get in, get suited up. When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, launch it, and get back. Got it?
Got it.
Once these doors open, the temporal radiation will start aging away your suit. Get down the gangway, lock the temporal aura extractor into place, and hoover back here the moment I tell you to. Without any of the knowledge of how it works, I would have to invent it all from scratch. It could take a whole lifetime.
What? How did you build a temp pad so fast?
I don't know if I say 18 months is fast. Well, 19 months.
21, then at least you get to live.
How the hell am I gonna hoof it in this?
You got to.
Or what?
Well, I guess you two are ready to go. What's that?
You tell me you wrote it.
I did.
You did. There's one on every desk at the TVA.
So I am gonna write a bestseller. Well, the back doors will close and lock you out. And then you still will age away, you will age away, and you'll get very old, and all your skin will get peeled away, and you will die. I had to take a break and move out when I lost my job and my wife left me. So what now? Great being part of a team. So how's the team doing up there?
Is this cracked?
You're good.
Oh.
It was a fiction problem.
Ready to see some hoofing like you've never seen before.
Okay.